NFL Week 6 Injury Roundup. Key updates on star players. Week 6 of the NFL season brought its fair share of injuries, impacting several key players. Here's a comprehensive overview of the injuries that occurred during the Sunday slate. Arizona Cardinals. Marvin Harrison Jr. (WR) suffered a hard hit and was evaluated for a concussion. He has been ruled out for the remainder of the game. Kaiser White, LB, injured his knee and was questionable to return but ultimately did not come back. Bilal Nichols, DT, ruled out due to a stinger. Atlanta Falcons. Justin Simmons, DB, injured his hamstring in the second half against Carolina and is questionable to return. Cleveland Browns. Nick Harris, C, carted off the field after getting injured on the first series. He has been ruled out. Jerome Ford, RB, left the game in the first quarter with a hamstring injury and has been ruled out. Denver Broncos. Patrick Surtain II, CB, suffered a concussion in the first half against the Chargers and has been ruled out. Detroit Lions. Aidan Hutchinson, the league's sack leader, suffered a serious leg injury in the third quarter against the Cowboys. His leg was placed in an air cast, and he was carted off the field, a significant loss for the Lions. Carlton Davis, CB, evaluated for a concussion after taking a cleat to the head from a teammate. Green Bay Packers. Dontavion Wicks, WR, did not return after being listed as questionable with a shoulder injury. Jacksonville Jaguars. Travis Etienne, RB, listed as questionable but did not return due to a hamstring injury. Darnell Savage, S, left to be evaluated for a concussion and did not return. Los Angeles Chargers. Hayden Hurst, Tay, suffered a groin injury in the first half against Denver and is questionable to return. Dean Leonard, CB, questionable to return with a hamstring injury. Trey Pipkins, OT, questionable to return due to a shoulder injury. New England Patriots. Vidarian Lowe, OT, questionable to return with an ankle injury. New Orleans Saints. Chris Olave, WR, ruled out after taking a hard hit to the head in the first quarter against the Buccaneers, losing a fumble on the play. Tyrann Mathieu, S, questionable to return with a forearm injury and was eventually ruled out. Philadelphia Eagles. Dallas Goedert, Tay, suffered a hamstring injury early in the first quarter and has been ruled out. Pittsburgh Steelers. Zach Frazier, C, rolled up in the third quarter and is questionable to return. The Steelers are already missing 3 starters on the offensive line. Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Jamel Dean, CB, ruled out in the first half against the Saints due to a hamstring injury. Washington Commanders. Durance Armstrong, questionable to return with rib injuries but did not come back in the game. Injuries continue to play a significant role in the NFL season, affecting team performance and playoff aspirations. Keep an eye on these updates as teams assess the extent of injuries moving forward.